Hi guys, I'm Chantel and welcome back to my channel. Now today I want to show you how much money I made from ads in the month of July. Now I already talked about this in one of my videos about how I use Mediavine for ads on my website. Once you get a certain amount of page views, or actually it's sessions in a month, you can apply to become part of Mediavine. So I believe you need 25,000 sessions in 1 month to be able to apply for their program. But once you do, I went from using AdSense 1 month to having Mediavine for the next month, and I noticed my ads were like 3 to 4 times more money with the same amount of sessions in 1 month. So switching to an ad networking company like Mediavine can make a big difference. So for the month of July, I had a really good income month. We're going to be focusing on my homeschool website for this video. I have a couple different sites and I have a couple different ways that I make money online. But today I'm just going to focus on my homeschool site and how much money I made from ads during the month of July. Another thing to note is not everything that I'm working on currently brings in money. This last year, I've completely changed the way that I've structured my online income. So at the beginning of the year, I was making money from ads on 2 sites. I was making money from Amazon, and then a big portion of my income was from a bundle that I would run, and also in part from products that I sold on my website. Now, I have stopped selling products. I actually made all of my products available for free. So they're still there, but people can access them, but they don't have to pay any money for it. And the bundles that I was running at the beginning of the year and the years previous, at this point anyway, they are no longer running. They may again at some point, but at least for the rest of the year, they're not going to be. So I have started a couple different income streams, or like potential income streams. I'm working on building them up. So it's just something to note. As an online entrepreneur, I want to have income coming from a few different ways, because sometimes you can't control that something will go down 1 month, or maybe oh, my cat is talking here. Like something happens and one of those income streams maybe doesn't come in a month. There's a glitch or whatever. So I want to have a couple different options so that if something happens, I have money coming in from other streams as well. I plan on doing a video in the future sharing like how much time I spend working on online income, or like potential online income stuff throughout the day and the month. If that's something you're interested in, let me know and I'll like kind of bump that up on my list. But I know there are some people that are interested in that, and honestly, I haven't done a very good job at like tracking that, and so I'm curious about that as well. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing some screenshots of my income from the month of July. I have it on my phone here. I saved some screenshots at it was August 1st, so my stats from the month before. So the first one will be like my overall money total, that is for all of July, but then Mediavine defaults to the last 30 days for a lot of their stats. So some of these are just going to run from July 2nd to July 31st, so it's missing 1 day for some of the stats. It won't be a big deal, but like if there's a little bit of inconsistency there, that's why. Okay, so for the month of July, from ads on my homeschool site, I made $1,024.33. Now, I don't know how that is compared to some people. I don't know if that's like a lot more than some people think, a lot less than some people think. This was a really good ad month for me. This is actually an all-time high. And there's a few different things going on there that I'll talk about. And I'm happy with it. This is money that I get because people go to my blog posts and they either see ads or they click on ads, and really, I'm not doing a whole lot. Like technically, ad income is considered passive income. Now, it's not completely passive because you've made the blog post, you've promoted the blog post, you've done the things. But, if I do nothing on the weekend or whatever, I'm still making money each day. So in that sense, it is passive. And it's one of my favorite ways to make money. I know not everyone likes to have ads on their site, and that's totally fine. Especially since I stopped selling products and my products are available for free, I'm great with having ads because that's how I pay for people being able to use my stuff for free. Honestly, I would rather people have to see some ads and get free products and free resources than to make them pay for the products and resources and have no ads. I would just rather not ask for money, at least on this site at this point in time, and just be able to give my resources and help people out in their homeschool journey without having to ask for money. Okay, so I'm going to show you how much money I made in July compared to the last 2 months, and you're going to notice a huge difference. And there's a couple of reasons here. So in June, I started promoting my site again. From March through May, I was actually diverting my traffic to a different site of mine. For the most part, I didn't want people going to my homeschool site, and there's a few reasons for that. One is I thought it would just be easier if I had everything on one website because I have a few different things going on. I thought it would just make my life easier if I could just kind of like streamline it all into one. Now I realized really quickly that niching down is so important and so valuable. I shared about this a bit in a different video, but like here's some of the reasons why. So my RPM, so how much money I make per 1,000 views of ads, is nearly double on my homeschool site as it is on my like more generic lifestyle-y like catch-all site. So for the same amount of traffic, I can make nearly double the money on my homeschool site. So once I realized that, I was like, why am I diverting my traffic to this one site and making much less money when I could keep it on my site and make much more money for the same amount of traffic? So that is like really when it hit me how much having a niche is important. Another thing I did about the middle of June, a little bit closer to the beginning of the month, is I added video ads to my site. Okay, now Mediavine has had video ads available for a long time, and I did not take advantage of it. Partly because video ads are annoying, right? Like pop-ups, video ads, I hate them, I really do. But because I made everything free and the video ads are muted, it was kind of an experiment. I wanted to see how much of a difference it made. And because I wasn't asking for money in other ways, I kind of got over the annoyance of video ads. You have to kind of like weigh whether or not, like what's more important to you there, I guess. I haven't noticed like a dip in my traffic. No one's complained about the videos. I think video ads are common on so many sites these days that people are used to seeing them. They still annoy me, but I mean, like people have to make money somehow, and if you're not buying anything, then like this is a great way for them to make money. Okay, so I took a little screenshot of how much money I was making each day from ads on my site for like the last, like almost 10 days of the month. And you'll see there, I was making from pretty much, the lowest is $34 up to $43 a day. Now, some of these are weekends too, but it's kind of like averaging around the $40 mark. There on July 24th, I made $43.02. That is an all-time high for me. That's the most money I've made in one day from ads, and that was really exciting. I like, wasn't really a target of mine, but I like being able to hit those highs. And something I learned from someone else online is like to write these milestones down. So I have a book where I've been like writing down, like when I hit 1,000 subscribers on my BookTube channel and all these other things. And so on that day, I wrote down that I made $43.02 because that is an all-time high for me. Now I kind of have like this inner challenge to myself to try to beat that, and we'll see if it actually works or not. So if you're curious, Mediavine is really good at breaking down how much percent of your money anyway you made from ads depending on what kind of ad unit. So I can see that for pretty much 55% of the money that I made from July 2nd to 31st was from ads that are in the content. So that's like when you're reading a blog post, the videos or the ads that are popping up between the paragraphs. Then pretty much 25% is adhesion. So that is like the footer ad that stays there. And then almost like 12.5% was from video. So that is money that I wouldn't have had if I didn't run video ads. So when I see that, it's like, okay, video is worth it. Yes, it is a little annoying, but to me, that's enough money to make it worth it for me. One of the things I was intentional about doing this month was finding out, and this is also on Mediavine, which of my posts were most popular and creating similar posts. So one of mine, I think my like simplifying my homeschool schedule was my most popular. And that one is really outdated. So I created a new post on that topic this year, and I've promoted it like the normal ways that I do using Pinterest and stuff that I shared before. But then I also included a link in that old post that's gaining lots of traction and said, want to see like our updated version? You can go here. And so not only am I getting some money from when they go from one page, but I'm also getting the money when they go like see the next post. And I've been doing that for my like more popular ones, as well as resharing those on Pinterest via my like tailwind strategy that I've shared before. So it's increasing that traffic on those posts as well as similar posts that I've created. Okay, so for the month of August, which we're currently in, there are a few different things that I want to do to try to increase or like keep my level of income on my ads the same. So the first thing I did is I actually have increased the frequency of ads on my site. Right now I had them set at like medium density. So Mediavine has different levels of how frequently, you know, the ads will be inserted in paragraphs. And I've bumped that up to like, I think it's called normal or something. So they're just going to be like slightly more frequent. And I wanted to see if that made a noticeable difference in my ad income or not. I think there may be a slight dip now in my traffic because July seems to be when a lot of people are looking into homeschooling and, you know, doing the research. So it's like a higher traffic time. Here, our school, like in this area, doesn't actually start till September. So I think August will still be a pretty good traffic month, but I do think I'll notice a little bit of a dip. So I'm curious to see, based on my traffic, if I notice a difference in the RPM and how much money each day I earn from ads. I am going to continue paying attention to the most popular posts and creating similar posts, as well as like, I know there's a type of post that really works well for my site, and that is book posts, book lists. So I'm going to be continuing to do those every month. And then now that we're in August, I'm going to be sharing some seasonal posts. So I have like some August related things, some fall related things that I'm going to be sharing soon. So it's old posts and old content that I've created that I can reshare now that it's going to be relevant again. Okay, so that is like the sum of what I made in July, how I got there, what I plan on doing for August, and I hope this was helpful. It's kind of awkward to share like how much money you make because like who does that? But blogging is such a weird hobby / income / job that it's always interesting to see, you know, how different people are making money, and I want to help others that would like to make an income this way. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any specific videos that you would like to see in the future, leave a comment below and I will probably get to them. Thanks for watching, guys.